So I think one of the things that I do on my channel a lot is I'm pretty like analytical about like the skateboarding around me. Like I'm very aware of like what I can do on my skateboard and what I would actually do on my skateboard. Like I'm pretty cowardice. I have a good bit of board control. I'm not the best skater, but like I can do some stuff, and there's some like niches of skateboarding that like I like am decent at. But the next level of skateboarding, like where skateboarding is being pushed to right now, is it's not like anything I expected. And I don't mean that in the way of they're doing the craziest tricks and they, you know, to get there, they're training so much to like progress. Like that's how I sort of imagined it would end up, as more of like training regimens. And there is that going on, especially for like contest skating. But to me, what I'm noticing a lot is with the obstacles of skate parks being scaled down a little bit to like not be as gnarly, the ability to learn new tricks on like the perfect obstacle to learn tricks is creating a place for these skaters to have just this ridiculous confidence. And personally, I think it's fine. I was just talking to my buddy Julian Lewis about this. He's like a really gnarly handrail skater. He's on Foundation and Etnies, and we were talking about like skaters who just are like pretty fearless in the way that they go about it. And he was explaining to me like how he deals with fear, and it was really incredible to listen to. But in this video, you're going to see like firsthand the mindset of some of these skaters and how they just fling into stuff. So this video is going to start off right now with Greg and Julian racing to kickflip front people, kickflip out. And what I want you to pay attention to is not how super structured everything that they do is, and it seems like it just works, because it's a trick that neither of them can actually like do. Like they're just not like going out and doing this trick all the time. They're like trying to flick and missing front people, but they just stay safe all the time. They're like so overly confident in their ability that when they miss, they just like kind of like stumble out of it and they're fine. And I think that skateboarding is definitely a lot safer than we realize, and fear is what causes us to like misstep and get hurt. So just watch and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Battle it out.
Gotta teach the young ones early.
So they're both gonna try kickflip front people, kickflip out. Which I think I might have seen that trick done before, but not on a rail this short. Like it's, what, 6 feet long, maybe a little less. Oh, that was actually kind of close. You're gonna lose to a child. Oh, that one actually seemed promising. That was a crazy get in.
I think it was slow.
Yeah, just crawl at it. I think Greg definitely has the advantage on flipping in, and I think Julian has the advantage on flipping out. Because I've seen Julian do front people kickflips before. I haven't really seen Greg do too many flip out tricks. I mean, I'm sure he can, but. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that seemed like it was gonna be promising. Nice.
See, little kids nowadays are ungrateful. I'm over here trying to teach them right, over here destroying my property. And
Wow, dude. Sick, dude.
Ask a little bro who picked them up today. Ask him.
Who picked you up today?
Oh, my big bro Greg right here.
All these kids suck.
Oh!
Buddy, I believe it.
Whoa. I don't think you're good enough. I don't think you're good enough. Oh, there it was. Oh.
He did it. I mean, it wasn't great, but he did it.
What is it?
I don't know, man.
All right, so this is the part of the video where I start making like suggestions for tricks for them to try, and they just kind of start going for it. And it's not like I'm picking the craziest stuff, but one trick in particular, like I'm like, hey, do this trick, because it seems like even though it's something he's not done before, it's like kind of in his wheelhouse. And his like confidence and like the way he goes about it is he'll like lock into certain things wrong and still almost do it, like wrong side pinch. And I think like as you're learning how to skate, maybe this has happened to you before, like especially on like round bars, like you'll like lock in, cross lock the wrong way or toe side, and that's not the way to do the trick. But since you're pre-committed to already landing it because it's a trick that you're comfortable doing, you land the trick the wrong way. They take that same mindset and put it across the board to everything, to where like I've seen Greg like try to hard flip front board the handrail there and completely bonk his board off the rail into the flip trick. It'll bounce back to his feet and then he'll set it down into the front board, because even though it flipped wrong, he is not trying these tricks like moment to moment. He is already pre-committed to like what he expects to happen. And I think that is the best way to skateboard. It's the best way to land your trick, but it's also the most dangerous because you're kind of pre-committed. One of the first skaters that I really skated a lot with who like constantly has that in their head is Yoshi Tenenbaum. I remember one time we were at Dam Am and they had like a long six there, and he tried to fake E360 flip it. And I don't know if you've ever had this happen, but you can fake E360 flip and you kind of like dig too hard in the ground and the board stays behind you. And then you just go flying down whatever. He did that, but since he pre-committed to like landing it, he like, the board stayed away and like flipped to where like just the tip of the tail was like within reach of his like yo flip, tray flip. And he like kicked the board back under his feet and then like landed it. Like landed it, put his hands on the ground, power slid around and rode away. And then like the entire skate park stopped because like he's pre-committed to no matter what happens, he's gonna go for it. And I think this session, this section right here is gonna like really show like that mentality. Just no matter what happens, they just like go for tricks.
You got kickflip fronts out back 180?
Never tried one.
Julian's been working on his switch flips. Oh, you got that all day. Oh, come on. Do that cross lock switch up thing.
Huh?
The cross lock switch up. So Greg loosened his trucks for the first time in his entire life. And all of a sudden, all these tricks come unlocked. Oh! Oh, that ain't happening. Don't even pose that. Toe side salad?
You already know me. You know that was intentional, boys. Not intentional.
Damn! Dude, Greg's a bully confirmed. Let me see a nollie flip 50 on the little hub.
That's a scary one.
Oh! Just commits. There it is. There he is. You've done it only one time in your life. He's done it twice. That's his trick now. That's his trick.
He can hide that for Instagram.
He says I did for Instagram. Where's your trick? You just a full cat front board.
That's all to Instagram.
Every trick that anyone does, he's like Instagram.
Instagram in the bottom right hand.
Description. Yeah, I'll put your Instagram in the description. He's over here talking shit on you, Julian.
Hell yeah.
He said you could never accidentally get in an ollie flip back lip on this ledge. Losie, hey, that's my lady. Greg, if you can't do it, just say you can't do it. That's fine. There's lots of people who can't do tricks. I don't know.
I'm gonna do it on the rail.
You can try it on the rail?
Yeah, I can't do it on the fucking
Fully commits. Did it? Looks fine to me. Oh, back lip. Oh my God. You see how safe it is to commit to flipping tricks on handrails? Evidently it's really safe. I mean, this is like a really low rail, but still. Like the, it looks like you got.
So it's safe. And the best perk about it is if you mess up, you learn a new trick as well.
Oh, now I flip back lip?
Yeah.
You might accidentally land that. I can see you doing that. I mean, if you commit your body weight no matter what, sometimes you just ride away from new shit. Jeez. Oh my God, you alright?
Are you alright?
I was scared.
Okay, so this is the most important part of the entire video as far as me. Like I find inspiration in skateboarding all the time, whether it's through my friends or for some random video part or some old video part. More than anything, that's what kind of gets me hyped to skate. But like being around these people and seeing different mindsets and the way they go about stuff, especially when it comes to like committing to tricks, like I will absorb as much of that as I possibly can. I don't know if you really notice it, but sometimes when like I film a video with like John Bradford or whatever, the next day or the next video that I usually put out, it tends to be me trying to like push myself a little bit. Lately, honestly, like some Brian Arnett, like his newest video where he's like really pushing himself, it's got me pretty hyped. But in this part of the video, it is Greg doing flipping grinds down the rail that he like doesn't do. And he fully commits to every single one of them. And like I've been hurt skating a flat bar, right? Like I've been hurt trying to kickflip back 50-50 a ledge. I've broken my foot 50-50ing like a flat bar this high. I've been hurt on a lot less dangerous stuff than this trick that he's trying on the rail. Actually, all the tricks that they're all trying on the rail, because it's not just him trying one trick. And just seeing how safe he is after some of these bails and stuff like that, because once again, he's using that like pre-commit thing, just makes me want to like go out and try so hard to be like falsely confident. And I did a little bit of it today. I wanted to do big spin front boards on the flat bar at Cherry because it's a trick that I just never can do. It's just, I don't know, I'm always afraid it's going to flip over. And when I was there and, you know, obviously like seeing someone like Julian Lewis like warm up near me, like definitely motivates me to like, oh, this guy's going to commit to everything, even though there's nothing gnarly at Cherry. But anyways, like I'm like getting into big spin front boards on the ledge. And I just thought to myself, like, dude, like Greg's committing to everything no matter what. I can do that on this flat bar. And I did do big spin front board first try on the flat bar. The second try I didn't do it. I fell, but it's not like I got hurt. And then I made myself keep doing it. So like if you use that exact same mentality that these guys are using, it's going to help you no matter where you are in skateboarding. Like there's always more of that you can do. And watching Greg get into some really hairy situations in this flipping grind and the way he steps out of it, he even like takes like some slams that aren't really slams. We all take the, you know, bails where we like actually fall and roll on the ground, but we're actually fine. I don't know. It's like, it's motivating for me to see him fully commit to these tricks and just be fine. And yeah, there is the off chance that you could get hurt, but guess what? You could get hurt like running and throwing your board down wrong. I've done that. I pulled my calf muscle because I ran and threw my board down wrong. I couldn't skate for 2.5 months because of a flat ground switch trade because I scooped wrong. So it's like, you might as well, if there's a trick that you want to do and you really want to do it, you might as well commit to it and risk getting hurt, because the longer you wait and the longer you don't commit to it and you pussyfoot around, that's the more tries that you have to actually get hurt. Just because you're trying to be safe with that bail doesn't mean you're actually going to be safe. Just go for it. Fling 1 or 2 at whatever it is, and then just start committing. Otherwise, you're just going to waste your own time. And in all honesty, you're actually risking more injury.
You know, the second I start talking about how safe rails are and flipping into, well, I guess you're fine.
Okay.
That's because you're built like a tongue, though. You're just like all muscle. Hurricane?
Oh, hey, something fell out of my pocket too.
Oh my god.
That was sick. Let me see a sugar cane on the bumper rail. Damn. Oh my god. You kind of tapped a little grind. No, it doesn't count, but I mean, we know you're trying now. Whoa! How do you accidentally get into a backsmith trying to sugarcane? That was it. I kind of filmed it.
That's what I was looking for.
Oh! Oh, first try? Damn. Yeah, you got that. Oh! Did that go to grind? I think it did. Yeah, I filmed that so bad. Strobic could never. Of course, that's the one he lands.
2 toe drags in a row? Count it. Let's make it.
Oh.
Oh my god. That's so weird.
Damn, front people kickflip. I mean, it's debatable, but I think that's like one of the hardest like grind tricks. That's not a flippant, like the hardest grind to do.
Did they actually grind?
Yeah, that grinded.
The person I've seen do that was Nigel.
Mark Suchu does them.
I don't,
invented it.
no,
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
I don't
Call it the
fuck with
sushi grind. I call it the Christmas grind because the only time I ever do it was on Christmas. It was a Christmas sesh. I was like, oh, it's a Christmas grind.
It's so funny that you call it a Christmas grind because you know that alley-oop figgy 5-0 thing that you do?
Yeah.
We used to call that a Christmas grind.
Really?
And I don't know why. That's what we just called it. Kind of like how some people call them Peter Blunts and people call them dingers.
Oh, the Peter Blunts?
I've
Yeah.
never heard of either of those.
Really?
Peter Blunts are like the 5-0 kind of blunt things.
Yeah, they're both named after Mike Peterson. So I feel like, you know, like as far as like it's not a basic grind. It's a very complicated grind. But as far as like not flipping, not a full spin 360 in, I think like of all the tricks that have a basic name, I think that's the hardest of all the grinds.
100%.
Yeah, like the frontside version's pretty gnarly. Yeah, of all the regular grinds, I think that's the gnarliest. You should learn it.